In this series of active tips, we're looking at what's new in ActivInspire 1.4. So without further ado, one of the new things we're very excited to have is a Pen Modifier tool. Now let's look at these really quickly. What these allow you to do is they allow you to use to draw with your pen 12 different modifiers that choose from a range of shapes like circles or straight lines to callouts for things like labeling. Now these allow you to draw annotations, but they're not shape objects. So you may have noticed the shape tools, which allow me to bring up these shapes, but those are not annotations. What annotations and what the pen modifiers are going to create are annotations, which means it's just like a pen tool. So it's on the top layer, so it can be erased using the clear annotations or using the magic eraser or the magic ink, whereas shape tools can't. So what I have down here are two circles. One was created using the shapes, one was created using the pen modifier. How can we tell? Well, if I go and I get my magic ink, I can tell this one's a shape, but this one was created by the pen modifier. So it allows me to use my pen, my eraser, and my magic ink to create any one of these kind of shapes, whether it be a straight line, horizontal, corner arc, semi-arc, etc. So how do we get them? Well, what I do is I just select either my pen, my highlighter, or my magic ink. I go up to View, and I click on Pen Modifiers. Now you'll see it come over here on the right. So now I can create straight lines, I can create boxes, I can create callouts, any one of these shapes I can create. And again, the great thing is that these are not shapes, they're items created using the pen modifier. So when I go to my spray bottle and I do clear annotations, they're going to leave. Had I used my shape tool, not going to happen. Well, hey, we already went over this. You know all this already. Don't you feel good? So how are some ways that you could use this? Well, first off, I want to highlight something. If I have a student come up to the board, I want to keep it nice and neat and tidy. I don't want it to look like this. So if I select my highlighter, and then I go up to View, Pen Modifier, I'm going to make sure they have a straight line. So now when they come and highlight, it's going to highlight straight. Just like that. Maybe I want them to highlight high to low. But it's going to help me keep things nice and neat. Another way to do it is if I'm doing callouts and I want to call out certain states. I can again choose my pen and then choose my callout and say, we're going to do Florida. Now if I click on my pen again, I can still pick callouts. But if I click on that callout button, you'll notice here it's kind of grayed in. If I click it again, it's going to go away. And so now I can write with my pen, Florida. Now if I want to do some more callouts, just click on it again, select it, and now I'm using the callout button. So I can easily toggle between pen modifiers and free writing. Now what you might be thinking is what this little guy is thinking right here. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Which is, that's really annoying. I got to go to the View menu every time I want to use the pen modifier. Can't I just add it to my toolbar? Well, the answer is, of course you can. So what I'm going to do is go to my File Settings, and then I'm going to go to my Commands. And again, make sure you have your right profile selected. And under Commands, there is a command for pen modifiers. So I'm going to highlight it, click Add, and there it is. It's on my toolbar. Now I can't select it right now. Does anybody know why? Do you know why? Little big-eyed alien? Well, the answer is because I don't have a pen, highlighter, or magic ink selected. If you keep an eye down here when I select the pen, now you'll see it becomes an option that I can click on. When I click off it, it'll be grayed out. Now one last thing, if you do a lot of drawing with the pen modifier tool, You may notice that some of your drawings are being grouped automatically, while other lines or shapes you drew close to one another are not. You can ungroup them if you want, or if you don't want them to group automatically, you can edit your settings by checking or unchecking the automatic annotation grouping. Again, if you go to your settings, click on flip chart options, there's a little checkbox right here to either have these things group the annotations to group automatically or to not. Be aware this might also affect anything you write on the board. Little slug guy here, he's going to laugh at you no matter what you do. But don't worry about it. He's a slug. You look a lot better than he does. Hope you enjoy the new pen modifier tools and all the new features in ActivInspire 1.4. Enjoy. I know the slug is going to.